Lifting family, welcome back. So in this series, we're going to kick off something new and unique and different, becoming Chuck Norris, essentially because that's really the name that people bring up when it comes to Total Gym. So I wanted to do like a 30-day series, essentially. So what I'm going to do is cover 4 weeks. And over the past few weeks, as I mentioned in my previous video, I've basically kind of been on like this, like average Joe's type of setup. I mean, I worked out maybe 2 to 3 times over the past few weeks in total. And I ate quite a bit. So I mean, in terms of like my overall body weight, that is a bit above where I've been floating around for the past year or so. And so that was fine. I kind of wanted to get into this mode where basically, like, not necessarily that people should use this as a template, because as far as exercise goes, disclaimer, consult with your doctor or physician prior to beginning any exercise regimen. But in terms of this, just showing you essentially what I am doing. So as far as this goes, I am actually going to be doing a 5-day split. So it's basically going to be kind of like a chest and back, and then on day 2 will be like a shoulders and back, and then cardio, and then repeating that layout essentially for day 3 and then day 4. So I will actually be showing my day 1 workout towards the end of this week, and then week 2 I'll be showing my day 2, week 3 I'll be showing my day 3, and then week 4 I'll be showing my day 4 workouts. And then that middle of the road, so Wednesday essentially, the middle of the week, will end up being a cardio day. And for me, I end up doing 30 minutes on the stepper, and then just some light activities after that. I might do some abs, but outside of that, I'm going to try to make sure that I keep this all Total Gym as far as the exercises go. That way, for someone that might be following along, again, this would be at your own risk, and I'm not recommending that you do it, but that way it is solely geared towards the Total Gym. And as far as my diet goes, this is, again, not a recommendation. This is just how I'm going to be doing this. So I will be having 2,300 calories, and I'll basically be using MyFitnessPal, so I'll be breaking that up in terms of the macro layouts. My goal is to get somewhere very close to 1 grams per pound of just basic body weight, not lean body weight, trying to do any calculations there. And then I tend to perform better and feel better when I am actually somewhere around like 25 to 30% in terms of fats, and then the remainder of that will be made up from carbohydrates. I will try to keep that healthy-ish, but I'm also a sweets person, so that may or may not end up being something where at the end of the day it might be something that is more along the lines of like donuts, where I've done 80 to 90% of healthier eating, and then just a little bit, which is totally fine, in terms of making sure that I kind of balance out my cravings. That way I don't have a binge session or a binge few weeks or days and ending up really going off the rails. So I mean, as far as this also goes, I kind of wanted to lay in some quick fun Chuck Norris facts too. So the first Chuck Norris fact is actually that his name is not Charles, it's actually Carlos. So Carlos Ray Norris is Chuck Norris's actual name, not Charles, which is what I assumed. But in any case, very, very interesting, and this series is just something that I will go over. I will try to go over each of the components as the weeks go on. Again, each week I will be kind of updating what the workout looks like, and then I will also be updating what the diet looks like. So what my food looks like each week as an example. So as an example day, and then just showing you my calorie adjustments as I go week to week. But currently weighed in at 177. My waist is a sad somewhere close to 33 inches. But again, that was something that I was kind of trying to work myself into, was just kind of getting more towards that, like, not detrained or deconditioned, but just something where a little bit more middle of the road. That way people that were joining in on the series can not feel like that the physique is impossible. I think that's a lot of what happens with fitness, is that the physiques that are displayed can be something that's near impossible, or someone that is starting off as already incredibly lean and then almost at an irritating rate wants to become just even leaner. So they're already pretty shredded, and then they want to become even more shredded. And that's totally fine. Everyone has different goals, but at the same time, I don't want to be isolating a bunch of people or icing out a bunch of people in terms of what you can accomplish. So 4-week series. Like this video if you like content like this. Comment below if you have any questions or any insight in terms of what you'd like to see throughout this 4-week series. Outside of that, do click that subscribe button and also turn on that notification bell so that you get emails for when these videos launch. And outside of that, as always, thank you for watching and keep pushing.